Hey everybody, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today I am bringing you another damage testing video with Tifa Sabin, new Sabin's claws. Um, the reason I'm going back in and doing this one, I'm going to go ahead and do a solo Tifa run with Bahamut EX2. So we can get a better idea of how her buffs work, because you couldn't really get a good gauge of the buffs when we were doing the her versus the Bahamut Greatsword. So, and then also this gives me a chance to kind of do a real build with her. Okay, so let's go ahead and step in and look at Tifa. So for the build that I'm going with here, I'm going to be rocking her guide uniform that gives her physical attack 10 points and physical ability mastery 10 points. Alright, so for the main hand, I'm putting the Sabin's Claws. Of course, this is our magic attack and physical attack buff, low to high. And then, of course, it does the additional 40k damage as long as her HP is 50% or more. I have not branded it yet, but in the main hand, this gives us boost attack and ability potency. So with 62 boost attack in the main hand, this is going to give us maximum boost for attack. Alright, and then ability potency 39 gives us the level 5 boost, so that gives us 30% damage there. Okay, and so adding the ultimate leather gloves, 20 points boost ability potency, makes that 59 ability potency, which will give us a level 7 of that R ability. So that's 2 R abilities maxed out just between the main hand Sabin claw and the ultimate leather gloves. Okay, so now the only thing left would be the physical attack and physical ability potency. So to do that, I went ahead and equipped her guide gloves in the second hand. This gives me physical attack 31 points and physical ability potency 52 points, but you cut that in half because it is in the second hand. Also, my guide gloves is branded, so that's why you see it at 31%. Alright, let's go look at the sub weapons. So for the subs, the only 2 subs that I needed was the Bahamut Cutter in the second hand, which is giving me physical attack all allies, but physical ability potency 39 points, which is cut in half. But then also I'm using the T03 model in. This gives me physical attack and physical ability potency. So with that, I was able to max all of the physical attack base R abilities that can boost my damage and her stat. So the last slot was kind of a bingo slot. So because I was going against Bahamut and because I did not have any HP, I decided to put the Gargantuan Monolith in for boost HP and magic defense. Just so you can see what I'm talking about, I'll remove it real quick. So you can see that the R abilities are still all level 7s, which I'll go into that again in just a second, but I just wanted to show you real quick here. So without it, her HP is 9.3. So I just wanted to go ahead and give her a little bit more survivability here. Alright, putting that back on. Alright, so with that, we're gonna go look at her materia real quick. Materia, we have a physical attack stat stick here, a second physical attack stat stick with magic defense, and another physical attack stat stick. And because this is Bahamut, I could use a summon, but I was gonna go ahead and go with Dolphin Blow. But I'm going to actually not use anything in the battle. I'm gonna just use strictly her command ability weapons. Alright, so her R abilities come out to be boost HP level 3, boost physical attack level 7, boost magic defense level 5, boost attack level 7, ability potency level 7, physical ability potency level 7. And then she has physical ability mastery. So why do we want to go with it kind of sort of like this? Well, one, physical ability mastery is by itself. That's 15% damage. Physical ability potency is 80% damage. Ability potency is 40% damage. So 40, 80, that's 120, and 135% damage between those three R abilities right there. And then boost attack and physical attack contribute to her stats. So let's go look at those real quick now. So for her stats, we have her at 12.3k HP, 11.9k physical attack, 4k magic attack. Her physical defense is 151. Her magic defense is 257. Alright, so that takes care of our Tifa. So let's take a look at who I'm bringing along for the ride. Let's start with Lucia. Lucia, I have her with her beach agent outfit on. This is just here for the buff debuff extension. I'm bringing Nightjar along to give us our physical defense and magic defense debuffs. So also it gives her HP and ability potency. Not that it really matters. And for her second hand, she's also going to be my debuffer for Bahamut's magic attack. So she does magic attack decrease high for 4 ATB. Alright. And if you wanted to take a look at her sub weapons, for her subs, I have the Bahamut Greatsword on her, along with the Stream Saber that gives me the physical attack all allies at level 6. And then we have the Stillwater Integrity here for boost HP and buff debuff extension. Alright. Materia are all stat sticks for magic defense for the most part, because she's not here to do any damage, just need her to survive to give us debuffs. Okay, so her important R abilities, boost HP is at level 10, and buff debuff extension level 4. And her stats, she has 19.9k HP, physical defense 195, and magic defense 208. And then let's now take a look at our healer here that's going to keep Tifa and Lucia and themselves alive, is Red 13. Red 13 is rocking his pilot's jacket with boost heal and buff debuff extension plus. And then we have the pilot's collar. This gives me magic a heal. This is his heal and magic defense mid to high. This is basically the magic defense version of Centipede. It has boost heal and buff debuff extension R abilities. And being quirky, I went ahead and put on the sleek collar, which is his magic defense up weapon as well. So I wanted to make sure that I cleared the magic defense for Bahamut, so I put on the weapon that would allow me to do that. So that's the only reason why I'm using sleek collar. And then pilot's collar is used basically after the initial phase of the Mega Flare. For sub equips, I have him with his guild weapon, the headphones for magic defense all allies, and then he's running the Tranquility and String Slasher for physical attack all allies. So that's how Tifa has that high pat attack stat that she has. So let's look at what materials I have on Red. We have a Cura here for heal and magic defense. We have a Ruin Blow here for heal, and that's it. And we have a Ruin right here for heal. Okay. And of course, I got Stardust Ray on just in case I need to use it. But like I said, this is all about Tifa. So, well, without further ado, let's jump into the testing. All right, let's look at some numbers here. Okay, of course this is Bahamut EX2, so we have to do our maintenance. So we need to get our magic defense up and reducing Bahamut's magic attack down. So There we go. Let's start getting that going. Alright. Alright, command gauge is full. Let's go ahead and do a Zangan Fist. Let's see what it does by itself. Alright, looks like 113k damage. No buffs or anything. Okay. Alright, time to tank the Mega Flare, so let's take that. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's get a quick heal in real quick. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the real testing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do Aura Cannon. Base Aura Cannon is doing about 68, so 108k. Alright, this is with +1 buff, so 74, so 114k. Alright, here's the third attack. 81k, so 121k total there. Alright, and looks like we are at max now, so let's see what we can do once we're at max. So from this point on, she would do at least 88k or 128k total with the 40 plus. Alright, let's look at Zangan Fist here real quick. 145k, okay, nice. Alright, let's get that physical defense down in and go ahead and use the Aura Cannon. It just so happened to crit, so it did about 116 for a crit, so about 156k damage. And then Zangan finishes it off with a whopping 195k damage with the physical defense down. Alright, so that will conclude our damage testing. So some takeaways from it. Just looking at Sabin's claws, looks like for every one tier that physical attack went up, we gained about 7k worth of damage. Okay, then of course was really able to see the true number of the damage once we had Bahamut fully debuffed for both Zangan's fist and the Aura Cannon, and it was very good damage either way you looked at it. But for the Sabin claws, that was pretty strong considering that's 800% damage. That additional 40 does make a huge difference, and we even got a chance to see what it looked like when it crits at maximum with a physical defense down. That was a 116k crit, so about 156k damage there. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the video. And subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis build videos and content such as this. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.